You about management quickly.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a couple of questions after this, but
Right.
management, what's that?
Well, that was
Do you
all.
want to manage again?
Oh, I don't know, right?
I have to ask it that.
You ask me, ask me anything you want. Ask me anything you want. I kind of fell into management. I was doing my coaching courses even when I left Celtic. And the Sunderland thing all happened kind of accidentally, but I loved it at Sunderland. What I have now at the moment is you're on about contract. I've great freedom in my life. I answer to nobody. I answer to nobody. I do what I want. I have a couple of deals here. And also the few deals I have, whether it be with the TV or this, if any of the companies rang me tomorrow, the TV, and said, we're finished with you, I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep. So I'm very comfortable with what I'm doing.
But you wouldn't miss us?
Yeah. I'd still come and say hello, Gary. Yeah.
You know
But the management stuff, right, sorry, but I fell into that with Sunderland accidentally. I wasn't sure. But I'd only go back in if it was a really good offer and the deal was right. And I don't think that's going to happen. I think I've...
Roy, how can you go back in now? I mean, seriously, when you think about the things that you've got on in terms of, let's say, not forget this, but the Sky, you work for ITV...
The only thing I have inside me is, I think with my stuff, and I know I'm going back a long time, and obviously I worked with Martin for a while with Ireland, I do think I could do a good job. I think maybe it's a bit of ego, I don't know. And maybe that will never leave me. But also, if I didn't go back into management, I'm fine with that. I have a great life. I've never been so contented in my life.
Do you know the
I've got to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
You know the management thing, do you think you wanted to go into that because of how you were mismanaged in the end?
No, not really, no. It was just
thinking you could do it.
No, the Sunderland stuff was just an opportunity. But the one thing, I'm quite an impatient person, but I was really impatient as a manager, which backfired. I remember going up to Sunderland. Sunderland offered me a 5-year deal. I remember saying to Niall, no, just give me 3. I didn't want that. When Ipswich, they offered me a 3-year deal. I said, no, I just want 2. Always that ambition to go, I'll get it done quickly. And what I learned is, listen, we go back to, we talk about other managers, almost having that little bit of time. And as much as I'm impatient with maybe other people, I'm 100 times worse than myself. So I should have been a bit easier with myself, particularly at Sunderland. You're on about managing upwards. Sunderland ownership changed. My contract was coming up. We were in the Premier League. We're doing okay. We're getting a point a game, all that. But at the time, I remember thinking, oh, we need to be doing better. We need to. And I was a bit like that at United. Sometimes we'd win something. I go, we need to be more. And sometimes you need to be realistic and step back and go, if I look at myself as a manager now, back in the day when I was a manager in the Premiership, I was 35, 36 years of age. Like, talk about inexperience.
Young.
So I should have, if I could look back now and go, you were doing fine. You were doing fine.
Yeah.
Why were you getting impatient? Why were you thinking you should be managing or getting Sunderland in the top 6? I got a bit impatient with myself, which is not good. And then I went to Ipswich, kind of couldn't get that going, couldn't get any momentum going. But going back to the question about management, I still have a feeling
But you can do it.
I could do something. And maybe that will never leave me. And that's not a bad thing. But also, I'm very comfortable with what I'm doing.